Due to the success of my last Gendry theory, and the overwhelming feedback it received, I'll be continuing to speculate about which path Gendry's character will be taking in Season 7 and 8 of Game of Thrones. In this video, let's use some of the comments that were left on the original theory to build on what was discussed. So with that in mind, if you haven't seen the first video, it would be best to watch that now. Alright, so to begin with, in the original video, I predicted that Gendry would unite the common people to take down Cersei, but I think I see a far more likely scenario. It wouldn't make sense for him to take down Cersei, because the way the show depicts Gendry is not as a political leader. He doesn't have the skill set to unite the common people, or the competence to win at the Game of Thrones. Instead, I think his role in the show will have more to do with his origins as a blacksmith. Time and time again, the show highlights Gendry's blacksmith skills, from at King's Landing, all the way to Harrenhal, and even in the Brotherhood Without Banners, the show focuses on his excellent smithing abilities. We also know that no one knows how to craft Valyrian steel, which is used to kill White Walkers. Maybe Gendry will learn how to forge Valyrian steel, possibly with the help of Sam. One scenario is that Gendry will meet up with Sam at Winterfell. Since Sam may find out how to craft Valyrian steel at the Citadel, and Gendry is an expert smith, they could work together to create the weapons needed to fight the White Walkers. To me, this makes perfect sense because Gendry and Sam are already natural allies. They both have positive ties to the Starks, and skills that will be invaluable in the war against the White Walkers. With Sam and Gendry under Stark banners, Jon could form an alliance with Daenerys to work with her in defeating the White Walkers. Using Valyrian steel, coupled with Daenerys' dragons, the forces would be able to defeat the army of the undead, and finally, restore peace throughout Westeros. Now you may be thinking, how does this have anything to do with Gendry becoming king? Well, even after Daenerys restores peace, she will need a bachelor to produce heirs. As a matter of fact, there aren't many suitable husbands for Daenerys in the realm left for her to choose from. She's allied with Yara, so Euron Greyjoy is out of the picture. Jon Snow is her nephew, so that wouldn't work out. Robin is too young, the Boltons are wiped out, the Tyrells have no more heirs, neither do the Martells, and the Freys are completely gone. This only leaves a few candidates, and if Gendry is seen as a war hero and praised by the realm, he would be perfectly suited for her husband. When the war is over, and the realm settles down, Gendry could marry Daenerys and finally put an end to the turmoil by uniting the two warring factions, Baratheon and Targaryen. This correlates well to how the Wars of the Roses actually ended, which is the inspiration of Game of Thrones. In history, Henry Tudor, Targaryen, married Elizabeth of York, Stark/Baratheon, to end the War of the Roses. Furthermore, there's one last bit of evidence which suggests this theory is true. In the books, Melisandre saw the Baratheon banner waving over King's Landing in a fire vision, similarly to how she saw the Bolton banners falling to the ground at Winterfell. We know that the Bolton vision turned out to be true, which makes it seem likely that the Baratheon one will be too. In summary, I predict that Gendry will work with Sam to forge Valyrian steel weapons, and prove his valor in the war against the White Walkers. When Daenerys conquers the throne, she will end this whole period of turmoil by legitimizing Gendry as a Baratheon and marrying him to unite the Baratheons and Targaryens once and for all. This is just a theory, but make sure to leave your feedback in the comments section. Also, if you haven't already, please consider subscribing. I'd really appreciate it. Thanks for watching.